we have our first generation time video, and we are starting, of course, with Boa because, like, duh. And today, actually, we have 5 music videos, and we have a few artists, I would say. Um, Super excited. Not most, all of the names that we are checking out today, I am familiar with the name and heard snippets of the songs, but I didn't watch the music video, and like literally I know nothing about the artists. So we will check the K-pop profiles for everyone. So as I said, we are starting with Boa. Boa is a South Korean solo singer and actress under SM Entertainment. Boa debuted on August 25, 2000 with the full album ID Peace B. She is a member of the group Girls on Top under SM Entertainment. Got the Beat. That's the super group for the girls under SM. Um, Fandom name Jumping Boa and Soul in Japanese. The Jumping Boa is the Korean fandom name. Interesting. Okay. Fandom color yellow, pearl yellow. Um, I am curious, like whether if Boa or H.O.T started the like the fandom color has to include the word pearl, because I I recognize that both with Girls' Generation and Super Junior and FX, every group has to include the pearl word into their fandom color. I don't know if this is a SM thing or it's just like, I don't know. I think the VXQ also has this type of like color. I'm not sure, but okay. So, birth name Kwon Boa. Birthday 1986, November 5th. Alright. Has 2 older brothers. Catholic. She can speak Korean, Japanese, and English. I know that like her Japanese like career is maybe bigger than the Korean one, and she debuted in Japan, I think. Um, Her nicknames include Beat of Angel, Best of All, Kamshi, and Queen of Korean Pop. Yeah, I believe it. Boa lived with Girls' Generation, Sooyoung, and s.e.s. Wow. Okay. Whatever. Sunday for 2 years in Japan. She loves Winnie the Pooh. Cool. One of her close friends is Crystal K, a J-pop idol. Okay. She is a big fan of Justin Timberlake, Michael Jackson, Neo, and Whitney Houston. Her hobbies include listening to music, watching movies, and karaoke. She has 8 to 10 piercings on her ears. Okay. She was casted by SM Isuman at 11 years old. Most of Boa's music is dance, pop, or R&B. Boa started in Kobu 3D, a Hollywood film. She has collaborated with American singer and rapper Akon before. Her family name Kwon translates to power and authority, while her first name Boa translates to precious jewel. Nice. She's known as the leader of the Hallyu wave. Yeah. Um, mm, 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 mm. She's or used to be close with JYJ's Kim Jae-jung. Yeah. Um, On February 23, 2017, Mnet confirmed that she would be the MC producer representative for Produce 101 Season 2. She was a judge on K-pop Star for SM Entertainment. She had a Persian cat named Sarah, which Boa used to carry with her in her debut days in order to look mysterious. It was Isuman's idea. Okay. She sang the first opening of the anime Fairy Tail. I knew that. Boa and actor Ju-won dated since late 2016 till October-November 2017. Boa is a member of the project girl group Girls on Top and its first subunit g.o.d alongside Taeyeon and Hyohyun's Girls' Generation, Sulgi and Wendy of Red Velvet, and Karina and Minter of aespa. Oh, okay, so Girls on Top is the original group and g.o.d is the subunit. Okay, I thought that g.o.d is the like the little group. Okay, before she joined Girls on Top, she had a lot of doubts about whether she would fit in amongst the members or not due to the age gap. Okay. All right. Okay. So that is about Boa, and if I am not mistaken, this is the this is her debut song, IDPSB, and this is a remastered version, of course, for the music video. And yeah, okay, I try to like put up the best resolution. Do we have, yeah, we have captions. Yes, all right, let's jump right into it.
선물. 옷. 신발. 핸드폰. 우리 엄마 아빠. 가족. 나. 내 친구들. 그리고 나의 앨범. 그리고 뮤직비디오.
Okay. I a lot of thoughts came into my mind while I watched this. Um but like the first thing is like she was 14, and it's like having the braveness, because of course nowadays you also needs to be like really like brave and believing yourself in order to debut as an idol. But back then, like she was literally the leading example, and it's like the standard as of today for like solo female idols. It's like, and she's still active, and it's like you I can't even imagine the like stress that she was under back then, from the company, from everything. And once again, she was 14. And it's like, wow. The song itself, it was like really 2000. So yeah, the music video is really SM 2000. Um and yeah, like I can see how, like, for example, Super Junior and TVXQ adopted this type of um like first, or not first, like debut era kind of sounding, like the sound that they generated when they debuted. So yeah, and even the visuals and the everything, how the music video was put together, it was really SM. And yeah, I can see how she is literally the blueprint, or one of the blueprints in K-pop. She she is like, I can't wait to see like more recent release from her, because I wanted to, for this video, and um if I am doing more first generation time videos, I want to check out the like earliest releases of these artists, and then slowly like getting into the more like recent things, because I just want to feel that energy that they gave back in the days. So yeah, yeah. And she danced and she sang, and it's like, and it's so weird for me to like sit here, and it's like, yeah, she did that because she's an idol, duh. But like back in 2000, like the K-pop as a whole started in 1992 with s.e.s and Boys, and it's like, it's just mind-boggling to me that 8 years after like the beginning of this quote unquote genre slash industry, she was out there at 14 years old, and she was doing the thing, you know. And it's like nothing but respect for her, to be honest. And oh, and one thing, s.e.s and Boys, I didn't include them in this first gen time for the first time. But I am definitely intent to do a deep dive for them as well, and for Epic High as well. But I try to focus on more on the idol side of things, and s.e.s Boys and Epic High is more on the hip hop side of things, not really the quote unquote idol image that they are representing. So yeah, all right. So our next um group actually is H.O.T. And we have of course, the K-pop profiles for them as well. And I am pretty sure that, without looking up, that H.O.T was the first group under SM. The first, like, idol group. Because I remember from the history of K-pop explained in 20 minutes DKDK TV video. So yeah. All right, let's go. H.O.T, meaning high five of teenagers. That's the meaning of the group name. Okay, I know that it's an acronym because the dots, but okay. Consists of 5 members: Moon Hee-jun, Jang Woo-hyuk, Tony An, Kangta, and Lee Jae-won. H.O.T debuted on September 7th, 1996 under SM Entertainment. H.O.T disbanded in May 2001 but had a reunion on Totoga 3 with a concert on February 15th, 2018. Okay. Fandom name Club H.O.T. Fan color white. Okay, I have to say I really love that their representative color is white, because like they were literally the first group, the first idol group, and it's just like a little bit symbolic for me that their color is white, because it's like a white slate, and they were the first to put the paper down, and everyone can add colors to it, and it's interesting. Okay, I like this. I like it actually. And if you think about it, we don't have other group with the color white, because there is like overlap with colors with other groups, but no one has white as a color. All right, okay. All right, members: Moon Hee-jun, lead vocalist, lead dancer, rapper, born in 1978. I am saying so much like 90 and 80 and no, 78. Okay. And we are like back to having individual colors for the members. He has the color yellow. He was the second member to join H.O.T. He made his solo debut in 2001 with Alone. Okay. He has the highest IQ out of all the members. Okay. In November 2016, it was announced that Heejun and ex-Crayon Pop member Soyeol were engaged. The wedding was held on February 12, 2017. Heejun and Soyeol welcomed their first child, a daughter, on May 12, 2017. They welcomed their second child, a son, on September 7th, 2022. Okay. Nice. Okay. Love to see it. Next member, Jang Woo-hyuk. Main rapper, main dancer, vocalist, born on 1978. Color blue. He was the 4th member to join H.O.T. Woon-hyuk, along with Tony and Jaewon, formed a 3-member group called JTL following H.O.T's disbandment. Okay. He made his solo debut in 2005 with Sun That Never Sets. Really TVXQ-esque. His hobbies include biking, soccer, table tennis, cycling, scuba diving, and weight training. Alright, so he is really athletic, okay? He likes Michael Jackson and Notorious B.I.G. Okay. Next member, Tony An. And birth name An Sung-ho. Lead vocalist, rapper, born in 1978. Color red. He was the fifth and final member to join H.O.T. Okay, his nickname is Monkey Boy. Okay. Um, mm, mm, mm. In November 2013, Tony was investigated for illegal online sports gambling alongside Lee Sugon and Tak Jae-hon. He was sentenced 6 months in prison with 1 year probation. Once again, these laws, whatever. Next member, Kangta. Birth name Ah Chil Hyun. Okay, interesting name. The first time I hear this name. Okay. Position main vocalist, visual face of the group. I can see that. Color green. He was the first member to join H.O.T. Born in 1979. I didn't read that. He was scouted in an amusement park at 13, where he was singing and dancing with a friend. Okay. He is currently the only member still assigned with SM Entertainment. Interesting. Okay. To relieve stress, he sleeps. Same. Same. He doesn't like carrots. Weird. Okay. Um. mm, 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 mm. He's composing songs to other groups. Okay. He is originally debuted as a backup dancer with Heejun and Yoo Youngjin. All right. Next member Lee Jaewon, lead rapper vocalist Magne. Okay, born in 1980. Color orange. He was the third member to join. Jaewon, along with Woohyuk and Tony, formed a three-member group called GTL. Okay. His nicknames are Munno, which means octopus because his body is like jelly, and Kugdari because he is tall. Okay. His habit is constantly shaking his legs. Ooh, I did that for a long time, but nowadays I am pretty good. I learned that the saying that if you're shaking your legs, you are making a storm. So it's going to be like it's gonna be rain if you're shaking too much. He can't twirl anything on his finger. Okay. He dislikes non-commitment. So no one night stand, okay? He was voted the prettiest if he were a girl. Wait, I have to look at his picture. Okay. On January 10th, 2015, Jaewon's representatives announced that he was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in April of the previous year. He was since gotten surgery and recovered. Nice. Okay. Alright. So, this is H.O.T. and we have the music video for Candy. Which is like probably the most known song from H.O.T. and a lot of groups actually covered it, and I know this song because of the covers. So yeah, let's jump right into it.
그럴 거야 하지만 아직까지 사랑하는 널 그렇지만 내 맘속에 너를 잊어갈 거야 머리 위로 비친 내 하늘 바라다 보면 널 향한 마음은 이제는 굳혔지만 웬일인지 내게 다 다가갈수록 우린 같은 하늘 아래 서 있었지 단지 널 사랑해 이렇게 말했지 이제껏 준비했던 많은 말을 이루한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을게 이렇게 약속을 하겠어 저 하늘을 바라다 보며 Hit me!
Wine bang up on the rubber double line. Got this little girl, but you have a friend of mine. Bubble in a frock, bubble in a frock. Boom shaka top.
내게 하구려요 있어 그래 그래 너는 내 앞에 서 있고 그래 다른 연인들은 키스를 해 하지만 항상 너의 뒤에 있어야만 해 이제 그만해 나도 남잔데 내 마음 너무 알고 있는 거 알아 그래 이제 나도 지쳐서 하늘만 바라볼 수밖에 햇살에 일어나 보니 너무나 눈부셔 모든 게 다 변한 거야 널 향한 마음도 그렇지만 널 사랑하는 게 아니야 이제는 나를 변화시킬 테니까 머리 위로 비친 내 하늘 바라다 보며 널 향한 마음을 이제는 굳혔지만 웬일인지 내게 다 다가갈수록 우린 같은 하늘 아래 서 있었지 단지 널 사랑해 이렇게 말했지 이제껏 준비했던 많은 말을 이루한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을게 이렇게 약속을 하겠어 저 하늘을 바라보며 한 번 더 말했지 이제껏 준비했던 많은 말을 이루한 채 다시 널 사랑한다고 이루한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을게 다시 너 혼자 아냐 너의 곁에 내가 있잖아
I'm so sorry, but that girl is took me out every time she was on screen. And I am curious that how she feels as of right now, as of today in 2025, when she was like taken part of this music video and she had no idea like what she was part of back then and what does it means as of today for a whole industry. Um yeah, I this is as generic as it gets, but it has, like, you can't deny it has the magic that, like, I can see how this and things like this sparked what K-pop is today. And like, it's involved, it changed, it took up forms of different musical directions, but like in the core, it pretty much stayed the same. And it's like, I know that you can't really judge, and I said it in my second generation reactions as well, that as of right now in 2025 you can't really judge it, like especially H.O.T in 1996. Like, they worked with what they had, and SM Entertainment started in 1995 or 4 or something like that. 1995, I looked it up real quick. So SM was 1 year old during H.O.T's like debut. And I know that as of right now, as with a lot of like entertainment agencies, SM is in deep water. And they have two like spectrums, I think. one is like the entertainment image, and the other one is like image based on their artists. Like one of the business side and one is the like music side. And like I don't know, we are hoping that they would like pay attention to certain things connecting to artists of their own before the artist is like gone from the agency. And I hope they, I don't know, something different happens in the future with SM, because like the current management is like in the dark with a lot of things in my opinion, and they really outdated in terms of like thinking about idols and who they are quote unquote selling the idols in the industry. Like I'm talking about international and like domestically, you know, like whose appeal needs to be fulfilled in order to like an idol can stay in the business or they are like gone. um I think SM in general has the wrong marketing idea, but that's a conversation for another day, in my opinion. Um, yeah. Okay. So yeah, this was H.O.T, and I am pretty sure that H.O.T is going to be featured in my other first gen um discovering video as well. So yeah. All right. Um, we are moving to our next group. I think we have another group, and it is a girl group. So yeah, changing up a little bit. We have everything today, you know. And the next group is also a SM entertainment group, because like SM was the pioneer for K-pop, essentially, one of the pioneers. So with DPS Media, I think, where Kara was debuted. So, all right, s.e.s, the group. S.e.s is a three-member South Korean girl group trio under SM Entertainment. The group currently consists of Bada, meaning sea. Yeah. That name, that does mean sea. Yeah. Eugene and Cho. S.E.S officially debuted on November 1st, 1997. They were the first girl group to debut under SM Entertainment. The group officially disbanded in December 2002 after Bada's and Eugene's contracts expired. In October 2016, it was announced that the trio would be returning to celebrate their 20th anniversary since debut. Okay. Fandom name Friend. Really simple. Okay. Official color, once again, pearl purple. I mean, SM has some kind of like fetish towards pearl, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Members, Bada. Birth name Choi Sung-hee. Leader, main vocalist, main dancer, born in 1980. Okay. She has a theater degree. Okay. Her father is Choi Sewol Trotzinger. Okay. Bada was scouted by Isuman and entered SM Entertainment. She was the first member to be revealed in the group. Okay. In 2003, Bada signed an exclusive contract with Woongjin Entertainment and debuted as a solo artist in 2003. Okay. She played in several musicals. Okay. Vada won Best Actress at the 3rd Musical Awards and has starred in 10 musicals to date. She was a vocal trainer for Idol School, a show that formed the group from s.e.s. Oh, alright, okay. On March 23rd, 2017, she married a franchise restaurant owner 9 years her junior. I don't know why it's like not long ago, Ailey, the solo female artist in K-pop, Ailey, she married his her husband, and it was all over the news, highlighting the fact that he is younger than her by 2 or 3 years, and it's like I don't know why it's that big of a deal, because if it was like the other way around and he was older, then it wouldn't be a problem, I guess. But who knows? We're talking about Korea. A lot of bullshit ideal thinking that they think that it's a good way of thinking, but it's not. So societal expectations, I guess, whatever. On September 7th, 2020, she welcomed her first child, a daughter. Oh, congrats. All right. Next member, Eugene. Birth name Kim Yoo-jin. Position lead vocalist, lead rapper, visual face of the group. Born on 1981. She is fluent in English. Her hobbies include playing sports and drawing. In 2002, her contract with SM expired, left the company, and then signed with P-Full Entertainment. She has acted in several dramas. Okay. She made her musical debut as well. She became the host of several TV shows. Author of 2 books. She's married to Ki Tae-young. The pair has 2 daughters. Rohi, who was featured on The Return of Superman, and Lauren. Okay. Pretty names for the girls. She and her husband were the first couple featured on Super Couple Diary and reality show, filming the married life of celebrity couples. Okay. She wants a daughter of hers to become a singer-songwriter like IU. Alright. High expectations for the girls, but okay. I approve this message. And the final member, Shu. Birth name Kinimutsu Shu. Okay, so that's her birth name, and her Korean name is Yoo So Young. Main rapper, lead dancer, sub-vocalist, Magne, born in 1981. Her birthplace is Yokohama, Kanagawa Prefecture, Japan. Okay. Okay. Her father is Korean and her mother is Japanese. She is fluent in Japanese, duh. I thought. Pretty athletic. Her hobbies are including baseball, basketball, and swimming. Started her musical career. Okay, she remained under SM Entertainment until 2006. Then she signed with g.o.d Entertainment. She started her solo career with the mini album Devote One's Love. She married basketball player Im Woo-sung on April 11, 2010. She has a son called Yu and 2 daughters called Rayul and Rahi. Okay. Everyone has a child. Great. Okay. All right. So, and we are checking out a song from them, which is like probably one of the most famous songs from them. and that song is also covered a lot by younger artists, so I am pretty sure I'm going to recognize this song, but we will see. But yeah, all right. So let's go. And also, this is a remastered version of the music video, so yeah.
내가 원하는 대로 자신 있는 모습 그대로 이제껏 숨겨왔던 비밀을 내게 모두 말하고 싶어 Baby Funny how our dreams come true 나를 지켜줄 거야 아껴왔던 작은 사랑도 Funny how I feel for you 너의 곁에 그려진 꿈결 같은 나의 미래도 처음 느낀 그대로 짜릿했던 느낌 그대로 서로가 약속했던 것처럼 같은 생각 갖고 있었지 Baby Funny how our dreams come true 나를 지켜줄 거야 아껴왔던 작은 사랑도 Funny how I feel for you 너 하나만 사랑해 Come on lover 언제나 둘이 함께 내가 있는 너 행복할 거예요 더 이상 슬픈 노래 듣지 않을 거예요 내 마음을 알겠죠 Now I love you you know me wanna take it 내게 더 난 winning Mama what you do we get to love you what's up do again I'm doing what's it well I do it yalla Dreams come true 나를 지켜줄 거야 아껴왔던 작은 사랑도 Funny how I feel for you 너의 곁에 그려진 꿈결 같은 나의 미래도
All right. So, I think this is not a not a controversial take because Isuman himself said it a lot of times, like how he talked about the making of the company and how he was in America when MTV started, and he gone back to Korea in a thought that he would like to do similar content that he saw in America in MTV. So like he was heavily influenced by American like music from the 90s and 80s, and that he implemented into his company and his idols, I think, essentially. And it's like really obvious how like strongly influenced these groups by the sound that the Americans or like the Western pop made popular back in the days. And it's like, yeah. And it's so interesting how like I can't really talk on the music video because we know when it was released, and a lot of CGIs and a lot of work gone into this music video, and it was a big thing back in the day, so I'm not going to touch that topic. But like, to talk on the choreography, I would say that s.e.s was a girly group, I would say, but at the same time they had the like strong hip hop influence to them, especially with the choreography. And it's interesting because I've heard a few like artists from Europe and from America at this particular time in the like late 90s, and female artists, and they had this type of sound, but they didn't dance. So I guess this is a new thing as well, how like the idol world is demands dancing with singing. And yeah, I can't really say anything else about this other than like I have so much respect for these groups who were like the starting point to K-pop, as I said. And it's like it's just like really nice to check them out right now. And I didn't had the intention to like drag them or anything else when I had the idea that all right, let's move on to the from the second gen to the third gen, oh, to the first gen. Wow. Numbers, you know, is difficult. But yeah. So we have a boy group next, and we don't have subtitles. I mean, accurate subtitles. But we have the first group that is not under SM, you know? So, g.o.d, meaning groove overdose. I literally didn't know that g.o.d stands for that, but I knew that that was an acronym, duh. But consists of 5 members. June, Ki-sang, Danny, Huyang, Taewo. The group debuted in January of 1999 under Sidus HQ. Official fandom name Fan God. Interesting. Fandom color sky blue. Finally, there's no pearl because this is not SM, you know. All right. Members: June Park. Birth name Park Jun Hyung. Leader rapper born in 1969. Okay. He was born in South Korea but was raised in America. He's Catholic. Um, he was in LA during elementary school days. Okay. Then went to high school in California. Okay. Motto: be honest and modest. Okay. Favorite musicians: Will Smith, Ice Cube, James Ingram, Queen, Brian McKnight. Okay. He is married and has a child. Nice. Okay. Next member: Ki Sang. Birth name: Yoon Ki Sang, vocalist, born in 1978. Born in South Korea. Okay. Majored in postmodern music. Okay. Habit: touching his nose. Alright. Not a sociable person. His physical condition is easily influenced by his environment. Nice. He's currently under Just Entertainment. Okay. Next member: Danny An. Birth name: An Shinwon. A rapper, born in 1978. He was born in Seattle, USA. Education: Department of Industrial Design. Interesting. Okay. Favorite musicians: Ray Charles, Quincy Jones. Then I already know what kind of music he is doing as a soloist. He and June Park are cousins. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a new thing, I guess, because we knew about like even twins in K-pop, but they are in different groups, and older, younger siblings. But like being in a group with your cousin, okay, all right. He originally debuted as a rapper for Jong-hwa. All right, another connection with our last artist that we are checking out in this video. We are checking out Jong-hwa lastly. Next member: Woo Young, Son Woo Young. Rapper, vocalist, born in 1980. He was born in New Jersey. He has a degree in theater and film. Okay. Next member: Taewon. Kim Taewon, vocalist and maknae, born in 1981. He was born in South Korea. He is Buddhist. And he has a 5. Okay. He has a wife and 3 children. Okay. All right. All right. So, yeah. I've heard about g.o.d, of course. In the industry, they are talking about them like non-stop. But I didn't heard anything from them. So, we are jumping into lies. Let's go.
미안해. 난 네가 싫어졌어. 우리 이만 헤어져. 다른 여자가 생겼어. 너보다 훨씬 좋은. 실망하지는 마. 나 원래 이런 놈이니까. 제발 더 이상 귀찮게 하지 마. 그래 이래 했어 이래야만 했어 거짓말을 했어 내가 결국 너를 울리고 말았어 하지만 내가 이래야만 나를 향한 너의 마음을 모두 정리할 수 있을 거라고 생각한 내 마음을 내 결정을 어쩔 수 없음을 이렇게 하지 않으면 네가 날 떠나지 않을 것임을 알기에 너무나도 잘 알기에 어쩔 수 없어 널 속일게 미안해 널 울릴게 잘 가지마 행복해 떠나지마 나를 잊어줘 잊고 살아가줘 나를 잊지마 나는 그래 나는 괜찮아 아프잖아 내 걱정은 하지 말고 떠나가 제발 가지마 왜 자꾸 나 따라와 싫다고 했잖아 다른 여자가 생겼다고 몇 번 말했잖아 너 자꾸 이러면 나 이제 정말 화낼 거야 제발 너도 다른 사람 찾아 왜 자꾸 이러니 왜 자꾸 날 힘들게 하니 네가 자꾸 이러면 내가 널 떠나보내기가 힘들잖니 내가 어디가 좋니 이렇게 매일 고생만 시키잖니 그리고 너 정도면 훨씬 좋은 남자 얼마든지 사귈 수 있잖니 정신 차려 바보야 정신 차려 제발 다시 한번 말하지만 나는 이제 네가 정말 싫어 그러니 제발 돌아가 제발 저리 가난 네가 싫어 네가 정말 싫어 잘 가지마 행복해 떠나지마 나를 잊어줘 잊고 살아가줘 나를 잊지마 나는 그래 나는 괜찮아 아프잖아 내 걱정은 하지 말고 떠나가 제발 가지마 잘 가지마 행복해 떠나지마 나를 잊어줘 잊고 살아가줘 나를 잊지마 나는 그래 나는 괜찮아 아프잖아 내 걱정은 하지 말고 떠나가 제발 제발 가지마 마지막을 알고 만나야 했던 그날 서로의 얼굴을 목소리를 상처를 다시 한번 각인시켰던 그날 너를 보내며 맑은 하늘을 올려다보고 싶었던 기도를 하얀 눈이 까맣게 덮어버렸던 그날
All right. I think I've heard the chorus part. Someone or some group covered it. I'm pretty sure I've heard it. A lot of things popped into my mind, and even like I thought about it like after I reading the K-pop profiles that. A lot of members, like out of the 5 members, 2 or 3 from like born or spent their majority of their childhood in America, and I think that was a like first to do, like bringing non-Korean members into the group, like, and they were formed in 1999. So I would say that in that particular way, they were some kind of like pioneer figures in K-pop, I would say, because I don't know that much of the first gen, so I am just like going off from what I know. But that was like a massive appeal in terms of like, because South Korean like music entertainment tried to not specifically copying, but bringing certain like Western music patterns into the South Korean music industry, because that was trendy, I guess, and like interesting. And I know that in Epic High, Tableau also spent his educational life, like he has a degree from Stanford University and he spent a lot of time in America. So he has that massive like Western appeal as well, in my opinion, and he is fluent in English and stuff like that. And it just makes it easier to connect with the Western music industry, I guess, because you are speaking their language, you are understanding what they are doing a little bit better. So yeah, and the rap, I think I've heard a few Korean uh, like insider or like YouTuber who is like a little bit more home in this particular area, that like Korean rapping in Korean was a really new thing back in when K-pop started, and even when the like South Korean hip hop scene was really in the early stages, and it was really weird for the first time, and it has to uh, gone by a little bit of time to like that rap skill in the Korean language like built in the songs. And I can see how, like, for example, in this song it was not that like sharp or like ready to consume by someone who is like, for me, in the who is living in the um 21st century, and I heard of course a lot of like Korean rap from like the South Korean hip hop scene, and both in the idol industry. So, and it's different, like you can hear how it's like evolved, and uh like you can hear it now that it's like more consumable or more like fluid in the songs, the rapping parts. um but yeah, um but I think that god is like probably the first um group from the first generation so far that I've heard, that like really I can hear like Boys to Men and like that R&B sound that, like, for example, from H.O.T probably didn't adopt, because like I I didn't heard anything from H.O.T except Candy. So as of right now, with this like simple mindset, I would say that H.O.T does more pop and like this like obvious idol sounding music, idol music, I guess. um Boa does a lot of like pop and like disco tracks, that and R&B, what we read about her discography. um and S.E.S, I think they are the no doubt like that kind of like TLC kind of sound that they are doing or they've done in the past as a group. And yeah, I mean, I love the sounds, and I can clearly hear the roots of K-pop in these artists. So yeah, all right. Okay, we arrived to our last music video for this segment, and it's Jung-hwa's Invitation. and I know a few things about her. I know she's referred to as South Korea's Madonna, and I agree with it. I've seen her in a K-drama, and I've seen her in the s.e.s episode with Suga. So, and I know that a lot of artists also covered this particular song Invitation from her. And that includes TXT, which I've seen the performance, and it was really sensual. I liked it. All right, let's read the K-pop profile for her. Jung-hwa is a South Korean singer and actress under Saram Entertainment. Oh, interesting. Maybe I've seen a few instances when the like born South Korean artist has a English name, but she has a Chinese name, Yan Zhuanghua. Yan Zhuanghua. Born in 1969, she was born in South Korea. Her nickname is Evergreen. She is bad at refunds. She does boxing. I've seen her six packs. Pretty impressive. She wants to attend Mama. She never attended Mama. She is a role model for many female artists. She is known as Madonna of Korea, yeah. She earned that nickname over the years as one of the most important and influential female singers in K-pop. Okay. She made her debut as an actress in 1992. She has a younger brother named Tae-wong, who is an actor. When she was 6 years old, her father died in a motorcycle accident. She debuted in 1987 as a choir. I think that's a choir member for the broadcasting company NBC, but her official debut took place in 1993 with the debut Sorrowful Secret. Yeah, in the s.e.s episode, she's like asks Suga like, are you born in 1993? And Suga said, yeah, I was born in 1993. And she was like, oh, I debuted in 1993. And it was like, wow. When I've heard that, because I've gone into that episode blindly, so I didn't know her. So I've learned from that episode a lot about Jung-hwa. So yeah. She has clothing and lingering laundry underwear lines. Let's just say that easier. Corner Suite and Zoom in New York. She was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in May 2010. She fully recovered after surgery. Nice. After surgery for vocal cord nodules as a result of thyroid cancer, she was unable to talk for 8 months. Jesus. Her motto is do the best, enjoy the day. Like, let's just imagine 8 months and you are a mere mortal. You are not singing, you're just talking. But someone who makes a living from their voices. Like, wow. Jesus. When asked which song earned the highest revenue, she responded it was from Poison until Don't Know. After that, there wasn't any income from music sales. She was absent from the 2020 Mnet Asian Music Awards due to her going into a self-quarantine on December 6th, which was held the same day. She was dating former singer-actor Jun Jong-won, Their companies confirmed their relationship in 2008, and Jung-hwa's busy filming schedule for the movie bestseller caused the couple to be apart for a long period of time, and they mutually decided that it was best to call off the relationship in 2010. She revealed that she's taking up yoga because of Hyoree's suggestion. She released a yoga video with Isora in 2003 and since then has been doing yoga for mental breathing. Interesting, okay. She's a good cook. She can cook most Korean foods. Okay. She is afraid of getting married and always questioned herself whether she'd be a good parent as of 2009. She loves clubbing since working part-time in Seoul. Okay. Bang Si-hyuk wanted to be a couple with Jung-hwa on the We Got Married show in 2011, revealing at the time on his Twitter that he is her hardcore fan. Jung-hwa's ideal type of Big Bang's T.O.P. Okay. I've seen that they performed 2 years ago, I think. Yeah. Okay. She was a member of a project girl group Refound Sisters with Ihori, Jessie, and Hwasa, who debuted in October 2020 and disbanded a month later. Her stage name was Manok. I've heard that they were in a group. And I've heard about the Bang Si-hyuk thing from Sachita. They joked about it, like maybe Jung-hwa would have been in a big hit if they were on that marriage show. They joked about that. Okay. Let's jump right into invitation, and I think we don't have subtitles. Okay. Let's go.
오늘을 기다렸어 이런 밤이 오기를 그대와 단둘이서 어느새 우리 밤을 난 기다려왔어 불을 켤 필요 없어 아무 말도 필요 없어 그대의 모든 걸 내게 맡긴 채 그대 눈을 감고 있어 아슬아슬하게 아찔하게 그대가 내 품에 들어오게 이 마음과 이 미소와 이 눈빛과 이 손길로 오늘 밤 그대를 유혹할래 망설일 필요 없어 난 준비가 돼 있어 그댄 나의 이 마음을 이미 오래전에 빼앗아갔어 하늘하늘하게 촉촉하게 그대 가슴 속에 젖어오게 그대 향한 그리움에 목이 마른 이 가슴에 그대 사랑의 비를 내릴게 Break it down, break it down.
말을 해봐 줘봐 가지고 있는 너의 모든 걸 내게 줘봐 이 밤이 다가기 전에 내일이 없는 사람들인 것 같이
Gonna love you down, not make you frown. 'Cause with me, you wear the crown. Loving and rhythm, once again it's heaven. Together, girl, we'll be 24/7.
아슬아슬하게 아찔하게 그대가 내 품에 들어오게 이 마음과 이 미소와 이 눈빛과 이 손길로 오늘 밤 그대를 유혹할래 하늘하늘하게 촉촉하게 그대 가슴 속에 젖어오게 그대 향한 그리움에 목이 마른 이 가슴에 그대 사랑의 비를 내리게
I didn't want to pause there. Yeah. Um, I would say that I'm not sure, but we are going to check out adult ceremony in these like first gen journey as well somewhere. But I don't know if this song was first released or the adult ceremony song, but I think that this song also has the right to be like performed during coming of age ceremony, not just the like the adult ceremony song. This song has like the same vibe of like that song, and it's like it's risky, it's sensual, it's so like it's different from other K-pop acts at the time, in my opinion, and Junghwa was aware of that, and I know that she talked about how she was discriminated a lot of times in the industry because of her choices in her musical like direction, I would say, and she had a lot of hardships during her early days, and like in general, like being a pioneer in an industry that is so young and underdeveloped yet, it's I couldn't imagine being part of that like root artist group that like made it through times. And once again, Junghwa is active as of right now as well, so and she made a lot of friends in the younger generation of K-pop idols as well. I've seen her with Le Seraphim as well, and TXT made a tribute to her as well, and we read it in the K-pop profiles with Hwasa and other artists as well. It's just like good to see the generations coming together, and I think, and I saw it once again in Sochita, that a lot of times if you are a younger artist, you are afraid to approach older artists, and vice versa, and it's like I think one of the charming points of TXT for me is that they are so open with older artists as well, and I've seen it with Desang from Big Bang as well. I saw the song Zip with TXT, and a lot of times when TXT approaches young older artists are so like nonchalant about it, and they are so free, especially Bomgyu. Bomgyu doesn't give a fuck, to be honest. He will do what he wants to do. And I think that's what missing in the K-pop industry. They put such a heavy emphasis on like respect towards the older generation, which is I always, since I was little, I didn't agreed on like blindly being respectful to others, even if it's a senior to you or like some kind of like higher position than you, someone who is not with on the same level as you. It doesn't mean that they are earned your respect. You don't know them. You just know that they lived longer than you, and I don't think that gives them the privilege to be respected. And vice versa. Then if you are younger and you like I don't know, you are on a higher level than your senior, but if you are not earned that respect, I don't think you deserving it. So yeah, I wish more younger artists would be braver, especially in 2025, because they can't really like they can't lost anything being open to other artists. Like, be respectful, but at the same time be friendly. And I think that's a lot of times I see like younger artists being cold, and they don't want to be cold, they just really excited and nervous about it, like meeting their idols literally. And I guess this was the same with TXT when they were younger, but they are already a 6 years old group, and throughout the years, like watching them growing up in the industry, I saw that really quickly they adopted to the circles that they were in, and as of right now. So yeah, what I take away from this first time checking out first generation of K-pop artists, I would say that like I came into this with respect in my head uh, towards the artist because of how they laid the groundwork for K-pop and the roots of this genre slash industry, which is really admirable. But I didn't know anything about them. That's why I read the K-pop profiles a lot of times, which is not gives this K-pop profile doesn't give me too much because once again I don't know them. So it's just like giving a picture and the like story of how they come to be them in the industry. And I just really like discovering artists, and that's why I'm doing this second gen, first gen discovery videos in general. So and it's weird for me that I don't see on YouTube, I don't see a lot of like reactors who are like, and that's not a drag because that's my personal like decision to do these like discovery videos. But I always say that when I am checking out second gen, that I feel so sorry for the hardcore fourth and fifth gen fans who are like so blindly watching just their faves, and like they are not open to the fact and like checking out first gen and how everything started. I personally don't like history classes. I don't like learning about the word history. I would admit that I am really good studying, but I am only good studying something that I already have an interest in. So school was for me like until high school I was in trouble, okay? But when I entered university, that was the time when I was able to choose what kind of like um, industry I want to study. And I started to study communication in media and media management. And of course, I have the degree of social media management. And yeah, so that's why probably I'm more open to this type of stuff, like media history, especially in K-pop, because K-pop is the thing that I am most interested in the last 6 years. So yeah, and music was always like 80% the reason of my life. um, Not to be dramatic, but music has always been with me and will be with me. um yeah, music is my daily part of my life, I guess. So I am so happy that I found like this Korean part of this music industry. Like, I don't know, it just like spoke to me for like since 2019, and it didn't get boring because I always discovering new things and I just really like talk about it, you know? And it's just like, and it's much better than talking about fan wars and stuff like that. Although I have the High Blur on Max playlist that I intend to continue, because a lot of the development happened at Adore. But like the main thing that I am really interested in is the music. So yeah, but I didn't finish that sentence about the YouTuber sphere, that like some of my quote unquote favorite YouTubers who are checking out first and second gen as well and third gen, who are diving into different part of this industry. I'm really happy about it, but they are like dropping that route of discovery really fast, because the audience or their audience is not really open to it, because you marketing yourself as a for example a BTS stan, or a new fourth gen stan, or what kind of titles I usually see newbie K-pop stan. I don't think that's a problem with it, but someone who is like checking out K-pop for like month or years, and they still have the K-pop hater or non K-pop stan or fan in the title of their videos. I'm just like, I'm not clicking. It's just like irritating, you know? Um and I sometimes I am writing something into my titles that I find funny, for example with the Ronjin episodes, but I have a lot of issues with a lot of K-pop YouTubers, but I'm not going to get into it because I know that everyone is doing their things differently. I'm doing this as I am seeing fit to my channel, to myself, for my personality, because I said it in my early videos as well that I don't want to play something like different character. I just want to be myself in the videos. And yeah, and I'm just talking and talking, I am a communicator uh, on paper. So, and I am a yapper in real life as well. So yeah, I just enjoying my time here. And I was really afraid to to start this channel, to be honest, because I was not sure about myself, I would say. But really quickly, I learned that this is my space, and if I am not agreeing certain things, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to protect my space as best as I can. And you guys so far in the comment sections were nothing but really nice, actually, and helpful. And I I've said it in um I was a little bit more quote unquote strict about what you guys should comment. And I've said it like, if I am interested in some kind of fact or like something I am not aware of, please leave it in the comments, but not like, don't write like 3 or 4 paragraphs, because I am usually looking up a lot of artists that I'm checking out. So these facts and funny things, I am aware of them a lot of times. But nonetheless, I am always getting really good feedbacks from you guys. So thank you. Yeah. So main takeaway, be respectful, but don't go into blindly respecting everyone. But on the other hand, I have a huge respect for these artists who started the Hallyu wave, I should say. And I am grateful that like a lot of them are here today still with us and doing music. And yeah, it's just like really inspiring, I guess. Yeah.